Right, Andy. It happens.
It does indeed. Welcome, everybody. Apologies for the tardiness. That's my fault with my computer. Welcome to OP Digital Blueprint, Unveiling Success. Collins and I are going to have a chat this evening with regard to being left behind. Collins, say hi.
Hello, everyone. Glad to be here again. Hope you guys are having a fantastic.
Oh, he's frozen. Great look, though. We're going to have to tell him that when he comes back on board. So today, as I said, what we're going to try and do is to talk about being left behind. Oh, there you are, Collins. We lost you for a second. You had a fantastic look on your face, I have to say, but there you go.
So can you hear me now, Andy?
Well, I can indeed, and so can everyone else. Excellent. So, as I said, we're talking about being left behind. So take it away, Collins. Give us some ideas of what you believe or understand as to what's going on and why are people waiting? Don't understand it. Oh, he's frozen again. Oh dear. All right, so I shall start. So we know that ONPASSIVE has got various different. There's two of you. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. But the screen is just like. Can you see the way the screen is?
Yeah. There you go.
All right.
So, yeah, being left behind. What are your thoughts, Collins, first of all, before we go into anything else?
Yeah, so when we look at, the topic today is a really big one. So ONPASSIVE is doing the heavy lifting, and we are doing the little bit. But again, when we look at being left behind, again, it's massive, because nobody will be left behind, as we know, but only you can leave yourself behind. Everything, because normally they said the moment you are in ONPASSIVE, you will win regardless. But you must do the little bit, follow, what the CEO and the team, are telling us to do. And if we don't do that, we don't follow that, there is the tendency that you'll be left behind. Not like you'll not be really successful the way you want to be successful. For instance, let's say they said go and migrate from OES, from O founders to OES. You've not done that. Check. Have you done it correctly? You've done it. Okay, that's fine. If they ask us to go and then sign the NDA by becoming an affiliate, that's the affiliate. To become an affiliate, that's another thing we must do. Have you done that? If you've not done it, okay, fine. And then activate your account. If you have not done those three things, you've left yourself behind. One, if you not migrate, how would they see you? The company cannot send customer to your side because you are still in O founder, not in OES, where is our live environment, because OES is the live environment. That is where the customers and all the affiliate and what the magic is happening. Let me put it that way. That's where our products are. The live products are. So we must be in that environment where our live products, our shops are. Now, have you become an affiliate? No. If you not become an affiliate, there's just no way you can be successful, because why would they drive customer to a site that is not an affiliate? It will be breach of the conditions that we must meet, because it's like there are things that the company they are watching over the company, because these are the documents that binds you with the company. And then secondly, we are talking about a subscription-based business. If you don't subscribe, how do you make commission? There is no way. They can't just make magic and say, oh, because you are an early bird, wow, good for you, they'll just give you everything. No, it doesn't work that way, because those who are coming, as Madi always said, they can become more successful because they can see, do what the company is telling them to do, and they will become more successful. But leaving yourself behind is up to you. It's up to an individual, you know.
So yeah, let me clarify, guys. At the end of the day, what we're talking about is ONPASSIVE provides us with an online shop. In order to be able to sell something, we have to put something in the shop. So bottom line is, when you register into the ONPASSIVE ecosystem, or the OES, as Colin said, you'll see a button in the middle that says become an affiliate. So if you click on that, you will have a non-disclosure agreement that pops up. I suggest everybody reads it, but it basically gives you the rules and regulations as to what you can and cannot do. And if you breach these, you will lose your position. So once we've done that, you go across into Marketplace and you'll see several of the products. Now, several of the products are free. We know that OMail that you've registered for is free. And there are various features and benefits that OMail has that none of the other emails have. Speech to text, text to speech, video emails. But bear in mind, video emails will only work with OMail because Hotmail, Yahoo and Gmail, etc. are not sufficiently advanced to be able to accept video emails. We have ONET, as everyone knows. ONET is a social media platform. That is a correction to the corruption. What do I mean by that? Well, if you have a position within ONPASSIVE, you will need to prove who you are. So therefore, you cannot have a fake account. You can't groom or trawl children. You can't cyberbully, and you can't sell stuff that doesn't exist. So it is a true social media platform. You can do podcasts for free and blogs for free. Fantastic. Right. We also have, as you well know, OTrim. OTrim is a URL trimmer. It's free, guys, and you can customize your URL. Fantastic. So our first paid product, as we well know, is OConnect. Now, that, as everyone knows, is a video conferencing platform with features and benefits far beyond what else is available. Now, just to give you an example, we have had over 85,000 people on the call. And for those of you in poor bandwidth locations like Africa and Papua New Guinea, for instance, the AI technology will send a ping to you to ensure that you can remain on the call. And this is unlimited. So there's more and more features being added daily. But again, let me give you a brief example. Zoom, one of the other opportunities that offers you a video conferencing platform, charge $399 a month for 1,000 attendees. Now, ours, as we know, the founders have been given this opportunity, or the early birds have been given this opportunity. So for the early birds, we were given 1 month free. We were also given our $97 back in a refund, and you had to then pay for the last month plus the differential. So for us, it would cost $143. Now, for those of you that joined, when you first join, you get a $10 bonus for joining. And therefore, for 3 months for your OConnect, it'll cost you $240. Now, what that does is put OConnect into your online shop. So once you click to become an affiliate, you've signed the non-disclosure agreement, you've gone to the marketplace and subscribed to OConnect, you're now eligible to obtain customers, and the customer base is growing every single day. So we don't want anyone to be left behind, but those are the steps that you have to take to make sure that you're at least up to date. So Collins, tell us a little bit more about the next steps and what we've got within our ecosystem right now. What does it mean to you?
Wow. So if we look at, like Andy just, put everything right, we having OConnect. So OConnect is really massive. It's our paid product, as you said, with all the features, and, there are really more coming. If we listen to what our CEO said yesterday, there are a lot of features, really lot. It's something that, those who are listening need to take a look, because as we said, it's just to come in for free. You don't have to pay anything. You're not signing any agreement with the company, but just to go click that button, register for free, take a look. All these products, they are all available. Omail, Onet, Otrim. These are all free products which you can use for free. So, and you are not tied down to anything. Just come in, take a look. The only product we have, which is the paid product, is OConnect. So, and if you want to participate, then you have to pay for it because it's a subscription. The same like we are paying for every video conferencing platform. OConnect also is a paid product. And then when you think like, all right, you want to make commission, that is when you click that button. They become an affiliate, sign it, and then you are in. You can expect something from the company, but it will take over time. It's not something that you just get in and you say, oh my goodness, it's it's not a get rich quick scheme. It grows over time. Commission grows over time. But then let's look at OConnect, video conferencing platform, as you rightly said. It's almost, so if you look at the price Zoom is giving for 10,000 participants, it's about $6,000 plus for you to have a 10,000 capacity participants. Is 6,000. How much are we paying? What we are paying for 3 months is peanut. It's over $50. It's a shame to even call it, because if you said you take 200, let's say 250, say 240 divided by 3, how much are we paying? It's less than $50 or above 50, slightly above $50 for 10,000 participants. The company that provides so much value for affordable price. So ONPASSIVE is not coming like to destroy other business, but it's coming to provide solution. Because we are living in a difficult time. Just imagine how much companies are spending for applications, software applications to boost their business. Sometimes they can't even afford it. That's why they just stay where they are, because it's so expensive. So if you can have an application that can support your business, we're talking about, say, trim URL is free. There are companies that want to trim, modernize it, make it fancy, because sometimes when you see this long URL, like website, somebody send a long website, the first thing you think, my God, I hope they are not spamming me. Maybe it's not spam, but just imagine if I customize it, make it fancy with a fancy name. What will happen? You will easily click on it. And this is free. Each of these products, they are multi-billion-dollar company on their own. Trim is a multi-billion-dollar company, because Bitly, all of those companies provided trim, they are not giving it for free. ONPASSIVE said no. There is Mr. Ash Mofala just said, you know what? Not every product ONPASSIVE will provide to make money. Why not giving some of this product for free? Mail is not for free. Most companies don't provide mailing system for free. We're talking about the likes of Google, talking about Facebook, Gmail, all of those, Gmail, Yahoo Mail, AOL. They will give you some portion for free, but if you want more, you want the comprehensive, or the business class, what will happen? You have to pay for it. If you want unlimited storage, you have to pay for it. There are a lot of functions that they provided only for businesses. But what happened with ONPASSIVE? They give everything Mail for free, both business and everything. So even if Mr. Ashbrook come and said, you know what, we'll add this and just give it to business, they will charge them just a little bit. It will still be peanut as compared to what the other company are providing.
Okay, well, there's a question that comes up here from Augustine, which I want to cover. It says some of us have migrated but have not been able to subscribe because the system doesn't take the credit card. Okay, what we need to clarify here is that this is not ONPASSIVE's issue. This is an issue with the merchants that are taking the cash in from every. So when you have over 200 countries, you've got to make sure that the payment comes in to a company before it can get paid to ONPASSIVE. Now, this may change in the future because I know ONPASSIVE wants to put everything into one under its own umbrella. But for now, we have to go through a merchant, and the merchants are creating a problem. So rather than have money going into the merchant without it being released, ONPASSIVE said no more payments for the time being. This will re-energize or restart very shortly, and when it does, we will relaunch OConnect. Now, there are features and benefits being added to OConnect almost daily now, which is wonderful. So the relaunch will see many additional features that we never saw when we first launched in September, which is great. But guys, you've got to bear in mind this is your business. So in order to make sure that you have set up your business correctly, as we've already mentioned, you sign the NDA, become an affiliate, sign the NDA, and subscribe to a product. Now, the next product coming out is likely to be OTracker. We know that the tracking system, Google Analytics, charges $12,500 a month for an institution to be able to use these web tracking services. Ours is likely to be far lower than that, but there will be a couple of different levels. So for us as individuals, and some of us may never use it, but it doesn't matter. As long as you've got it in your store, the company can sell it on your behalf. Now, as we've said before, the company is building a customer base constantly, and what we want to try and do from our point of view is either we can sit and wait for the company to build that, or we can do it ourselves, as well as what the company is going to do. Now, it's not essential for you to do that, but if you have an income goal that you want to achieve, you can achieve that far quicker if you choose or decide to help yourself grow your business. So with all of the various different products that we've got, you can then share those details with other people. And some of us are already doing that, which is fantastic. But I don't know if you guys saw the GITEX exhibition in Dubai recently. Every single video that was taken in there saw somebody registering. Now, that's fantastic. So we know that there are probably at least another 1.5 odd million customers that have signed up, along with the early birds, which is 1.4. So we should be around the 3 million mark. Now, don't quote me on it. It's a guesstimate. It could be higher, it could be lower. But what will happen very shortly is the doors will open again, and we'll be able to subscribe to OConnect. As soon as you've done that, and there again will be a very short period of time while Ash allows people to do that. Once that's done, he will start allocating those customers. But you will not get any customers at this stage unless you've subscribed to a product. So you need to subscribe to OConnect to be able to do that. And as I said, if you're an early bird, then the cost for that is going to be $143. At the moment, you can't subscribe because we can't use the credit card. You can use crypto, but unless you're well adverse to how crypto works, I wouldn't suggest you use that. Just hold your horses and wait until we've got the credit card system back up and running. So tell me a little bit more about what's actually in the ecosystem from our point of view. Now, we know that there are a few products in there at the moment, and these are going to be continued to be added to over time. And I want you to explain to me a little bit more about single sign-on, Collins. What does it mean to a business?
Andy, I know we've been talking about single sign-on a lot, but this is just like a repetitive. There's a lot out before I come to single sign. Andy, just something which I really want to throw light on it. You know, there are a lot of people, like we've been saying, people should pay attention to their back office. When someone says, "Oh, I've been trying to pay and things are not working," why? It shows that you are not paying attention. Because we know very well that the payment system has been down for almost a month. So where have you been? You know, there are questions that when someone come and ask it, I'm like, where have you been? Where have you been? Should I answer or should I just stay and say, you know what? I don't want to really bother myself with those who are not paying attention, because the truth is you can ask this 1, 2, 3 days when something is still new. 1, 2, 3 days or 1 week. If you miss it, fair enough. We know, okay, someone can miss something for 1 week. But after 1 week, then there is a doubt that are you really a founder or a founding member? Are you really paying attention? Because there are people who I know people who, you know, all over the world, people in normally poor countries that, you know, there is not really internet, but they are really attentive in the back office. The little internet, the first they do, they go to the back office to read updates, because everything is in the ecosystem, in the update. Mr. Ashbufara always update, put an update. Okay, this is down. And if you are in any WhatsApp group, you will see it there. Say you are not really going because of internet problem, but there are people like you cannot miss it in any of the WhatsApp group or Telegram group you are in. You know, Andy. So, but people should pay attention. The truth is, let us pay attention if we know ONPASSIVE is our business. Because, for instance, you cannot put your treasure somewhere and then you're not taking care of it. You don't polish it. Say, oh, because where your treasure is, that's where your heart is. So the moment you come and you ask things, just like, my God, you're not paying attention. So my advice will be, please pay attention now, because things are moving very, very fast, especially when that payment gateway will come back on. Honestly, things will move at the speed of the light. And at that time, maybe you'll be knocking the door, say, whoa, you know, trying to contact someone. People will be so busy. So please, let us pay attention. When there is anything in the back office, just go, look at it. All right, we'll move on. Now, Andy, let me talk about single sign-on before you come. We're talking about why single sign-on. You know, why? What is the importance of single sign-on? The idea can be really crazy. Wow, why do we have to sign? You know, this is one of the things is about giving business an opportunity to reduce, to cut down time frame of navigating from one application to the other. So because we are looking at the business atmosphere now, so let's move ourselves, forget that we are founders, you know, or founding member or affiliate, because this is just individual. Let us look single sign-on in terms of businesses. What is the advantage of single sign-on in the this business world? One, it cut down the time of navigating from one product to the other, because most companies use what? They use software. Some of them has 1, 2, 3, 4, 20 software they use. Say you have a company, the company has financial department, has human resource department, has maybe marketing, you know, all those departments. Each of those departments has products, software products, because they are not doing things manually. They are not using piece of paper. They have things like software that they can input information, you know, and then can be managed by the organization. So to get 20, 30 software products or solution costs a lot of money. And again, time consuming, because one department can also have 5 different software. So just imagine I'm working, I'm a secretary, I need to log into this software to check this. Oh, this software is, and then I jump onto this, check, jump onto this. All of those software, by the time I'm logging in, logging out, logging in, logging out, it's like time consuming. So the time that I'm supposed to be using to do my job, I'm using part of that time just to log into software. What if a company can provide, you know, a solution where you just log in once and all the applications are there? You can move from one application without logging in again. Oh my God, it will save hell of time for corporations, because time is money. Now ONPASSIVE,
also, but also, the money side of things is huge, because if you take, we've got Odesk coming up very shortly, and we've got an HR product called O Staff. So with O Staff, for instance, you've got an HR management system, you've got an account system, you've got a recruitment system, a payroll system. All of these are normally separate entities, and you have to, like you said, sign out of one, sign into the other, sign out of one, sign into the other, and so on. But each of those products are thousands and thousands monthly. So we're going to be in a position, ONPASSIVE will be in a position to be able to mold or make the product ideal for your particular company. And that is really the key. But everything is then under one roof, single sign-on, as we've said. So you sign on once, you can go in and out of this one and that one and this one without having to sign in, sign out. But it's going to cost you a fraction of what it would normally. And as the ecosystem grows and gets bigger, there are going to be more products in there that companies will use. OConnect, for instance. Now, again, I'll give you an example. I know of a sizable company that have clients or customers in Japan who don't speak English. So every time they have to speak to them, they either have to put a translator in there, or they have to organize it to be able to have a translator with them so that they can do this. Now, OConnect is going to have auto translate into 57 different languages very shortly. So go, wow, hold on a minute, I can be able to speak to all of my staff any day I want without having to bring in an interpreter especially for that. So this is phenomenal. But again, Collins, just a quick one. I mean, we've got these various products. Each of these becomes an income stream. So enlighten me a little bit about that. What does that mean really for our dedicated affiliates?
Yeah, so each product, as we said, is an income stream. Say you come in, you have your position, an affiliate position. Remember, now we have what? OConnect. OConnect is an income stream because it's a subscription-based business. So the companies sell, on your behalf, and you make commission. Now, when OTracker comes in, you use your commission, you activate OTracker, you subscribe. Let me use the word subscribe for OTracker. The company go to work for you, drive customers to OTracker and OConnect. Now, what do you have now? You have two products. ODEX come in, you fill your shop again, by activating or subscribe again for ODEX. The company also go again to work for you, find customers, bring them. So even look at it this way: a company can come, so say the company as ONPASSIVE drives traffic to your business. What happened? That traffic come in, look at it. Oh my God, I like OConnect, I will have it. I like ODEX, I really need it for my business, I'll have it. I like OTracker, I'll have it. And then there is OTrim again for free. I can have those two free products. Good. So this is something that is magical. So it's just like every product, a subscription product is a stream of income. And that's how you grow your business, by owning everything. Because you don't own it, then you don't make money from it. It's like you cannot sell what you don't have.
This goes back to our online shop, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But I want to stress this, guys, because Collins is obviously the technical wizard here. Me, I'm not technical in the slightest. I don't know or understand how half these products work, but then I don't need to, because at the end of the day, all I'm doing is putting them or subscribing to them so that I can put them in my online shop and let the company do the rest. Now, what you've got to bear in mind is this is a business. This is your business. Every single registration is a potential business in its own right. So my suggestion would be baby steps. Take a step forward every day. Learn something new about the company every day. Learn something about the products every day. The more you get knowledgeable about the products, the more power you have, the more you'll be able to share it. Now, Red gives us a wonderful analogy here. if you go to a restaurant and this restaurant is newly opened and the food is phenomenal, what do you do when you get home? You tell all your mates, all your friends, your family, listen, I've just been to this restaurant. The food was fantastic. Didn't cost me an arm and a leg. It was brilliant. Food was excellent. Now, the difference here is that restaurant is now going to get business that you've introduced in effect, but are you getting paid for it? No, you're not. In this instance, we've got a company and a business here where we've got superb products, far superior to what's available in the marketplace today. And why aren't we telling everybody? Well, some of us are, some of us aren't, which is a bit of a shame, but you have your business and you can do something every day. There's a guy I used to know carried 5 little stones in his pocket, and he had to speak to at least 5 people a day. Otherwise, he wasn't allowed to go home. His wife wouldn't let him home. And every time he spoke to someone new, he would take a stone out of one pocket and put it into the other pocket, because it forced him to take that baby step. Now, as I said, you don't need to understand how the products work. You don't need to know or understand how the business works. But the more you do understand, the more it will benefit you in the long run. Okay, Collins, any final points that you want to raise?
Yes. So, Andy, like you rightly said, it's good to understand, not the technicality of let's leave the technical bit for Mr. Ashmofara and the team. Let's leave all the hard work for them. Let us not dip ourselves into something. That's why we said they are doing the heavy lifting. We just need to do the little things. And the things that we are saying here, they are just little things we need to do. How to subscribe to the products, how to make sure you own it. You know, you don't have to, like, they have founding members or those who are coming new and said, why should I own it if I will not use it? So just imagine if you own a shop, not everything in that shop that you consume, but when you buy it, it's because you know someone will come and buy it from you. Those who need it will come. Because if shop's owner, they were just bringing only what they like, I don't think they will make money. For instance, if I use our brother Peter Rogers, I always go by him because he's a shop owner. If Peter Rogers decide to buy only what he can consume, something that he likes in his shop, then he will fail as a businessman. But he look at the business atmosphere and said, what do people want? So he goes above their need. He said, all right, these are things that people really need. I will buy everything, put it here, because I know those customers, they will come to my shop and buy it. You know, this is what we need to do. Owning it, you don't really need to know the technicality or how the products comes from here to your shop. You don't need that. Forget about all of that. Yours is just to do the simple thing, like Andy said, baby steps. Go to sleep, and ONPASSIVE will do that heavy work. You will not even know where the customers are coming. I don't even know how to drive traffic. I don't even know it. If you ask me how are they getting this, let me just forget about it. I don't know. But the one thing I believe is all of us, those who have done the right thing, the baby thing, like migrating, you've migrated correctly, you've signed the NDA, and you have subscribed. There is no way you will miss it. That is what Mr. Ashmofara expects from us. And if you want to grow more, continue owning the product as they come out. And the next thing I wanted to touch, let's just get ready, because it is not good again to come back and complain and say, wow, I don't have money to subscribe. I don't have this. When we join ONPASSIVE, we know you have to come out twice from your pocket. First, to become a founder. Thank God they gave us everything back. And second, we have to subscribe. We knew from the beginning, Andy, that it was 200 to 300 US dollars. Everything, they cut it down, like all of us were just like, my goodness, what is this? So, say you come in, you were the last founder to join ONPASSIVE. If, say, you were keeping $1 or $50 for 1 year, at least maybe you have something in a piggy bank. By now you are gone. So please let us get ready. Let us take this opportunity. Let us not say, wow, the payment, this is not working. Let us take this as an opportunity for those who are struggling to raise money. And those who are trying to raise money, take it as an opportunity that every disappointment is not the end. It's something that will bring bigger things to you. You know, Mr. Ashford already said, every time when there is a setback, you know, we always move, you know, bigger and better, you know, and sometimes we regret, my goodness, we're wasting time trying to talk over this, begging them. But now look at what is coming our way. It's even better than where we were. So the good news is, let us be ready, and verify is coming. Ms. Ash said it will take 60 seconds. That's 1 minute or let's 60 seconds for you to verify yourself. The question now is, are we ready? Are we ready? Let us get ready.
The simplicity of this business is beyond anything I've ever come across before, because if you think about this in simplistic terms, basically all we have to do is to, as I said, sign that NDA, register, subscribe, or activate the account by subscribing to a product. Everything else is then done for us. Traffic, as you quite rightly pointed out, the company drive traffic. And at some point in the future, we will have the opportunity to be able to buy specific targeted traffic. It's totally different to what anybody else knows as pay-per-click or things like that. Specific targeted traffic is totally different. So the conversion rate for that type of traffic is far greater than any email marketing or anything like that. But in simplistic terms, they will drive traffic. They close the sale, they deal with all the customer support, and they pay us for every customer that comes on board that falls in our customer group. Now, what could be simpler? And people still don't get it. So best thing to do, as I said before, baby steps. Make sure that you learn something new about the company every single day. If you do that, as several of you have noted on here, Annetta in particular, knowledge is power, people. Knowledge is power. Okay, great. Final comment, Collins, and then say bye.
Yes, just want to thank everyone. Let's be ready. You know, the greater days, as Mr. Ashmufara said, lies ahead. And let us keep on checking our back office, like as not let me not call it back office, our ecosystem. Yeah, our ecosystem, because he said the payment thing will just come like the way we had the app, you know, the app, the OES and the Play Store. So let us keep on checking. Let's just fix our eye on the ecosystem. And for those who are still asking about the payment, please try to pay attention. Please check your WhatsApp group. If you're not on WhatsApp group, ask the person who brought you in. You know, I know there are people who just lay back, but please just push yourself. Now is the time for you to push yourself, you know, get engaged. So that's the only thing I can say. So Andy, just want to thank everyone for being here.
Yeah, thanks guys for joining us. Please make sure that you like and subscribe to the channels. It really helps us as well. Great to see we've had up to 120 people on today. The video will be in the on our YouTube channels as well. So thanks for joining us, guys, and we'll see you again next week.